No. Szia Zsófi! Na, most már vagyunk ketten, hárman. Ez egy nagyon, nagyon rövid livestream lesz, mert itt nincsen wifi. Vagyis hát van. Szia Dodó! Van wifi, csak ilyen 0,006 kilobyte per szekundum, ami is tudom, hogy veszhet. Tegyük fel, hogy ilyen wifi van. De nagyon kedves vendéglátásban van részem, úgyhogy nem mondhatok semmit. Ilyen humoros úriember egyébként megkérdezte, hogy kérek reggelit. Amúgy ingyen van, de azért megkérdezte, hogy kérek reggelit. Nem ismer még szerintem. Hey! How are you, Janice? I don't know which language should I use. Good for you. I'm fine as well. Thank you. Yes, so today started kind of relaxed because I was staying with a friend of mine. With a friend of mine, and we did like. Okay, so this is. You can see here. This is. Maybe it's mirrored for you, but it's Zur Krip hotel or restaurant, and basically nothing is here around. Right now, I'm following the path of the Rhone, which is nice. Kind of reminds me to the Danube, so I'm already missing the Danube. And we are going to follow the Rhone for like several hundred kilometers. Actually, today I hit 666 kilometers when I stopped here. it was kind of funny. So yeah, and then so today I stayed with a friend, and actually he will appear in the video today. And we did like the normal stuff, like we went shopping, we cooked. Okay, he cooked and I ate. This is almost the same. And yeah, so it started like a normal day, and around 3:00 in the afternoon, girl stuff. We did our hair and like the manicure and such. So yeah, it started like that, and then I realized that I should cycle a bit. So then, starting 3:00, I did like almost 80 kilometers, which is not that bad, given that I started at 3:00. Although I found a really nice accommodation. Yeah, next time I will go through Crete for sure. Actually, that was an idea of mine before, but yeah, I didn't have time for that, unfortunately. But now I have tremendous amount of time, so now I can like cycle everywhere. So yeah, I found a really good accommodation for 30 pounds, which is really cheap, and it had a sauna and everything, but it's still like 30 kilometers away, so I couldn't make it, unfortunately. But then this was the second cheapest what I chose, and yeah, it's a different style. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's like more, I guess, and it has a quite big history actually. But it there's a book about this place in the room, but of course it's written in German, so I might not able to read it though. Yeah, so by the way, I wanted to reach that accommodation, but it was no chance because I had quite a huge headwind. But never mind. I just calculated it, and I have like 1,224 kilometers to do, which is actually not bad. Given that we are on the 7th day of the ride, and I estimated it 16 days for the most optimal. Yeah, I'm still alive. But actually my mobile data is quickly just going away. So I started with 9 gigabytes of mobile data, and now I have like 4.5. So this this live stream is like killing it. Yeah. So I'm really curious about today's video because actually I haven't shot quite a lot of stuff. The most dangerous actually when the navigation gives you really bad directions, then you can find dangerous roads. And actually, big of a danger I didn't encounter. Okay, I haven't encountered. We'll see. But yeah, trucks can be dangerous if you are riding on a road like that. But fortunately, most of the time I rode on cycle roads, which is a good thing to do. But then, like when I got lost in the middle of nowhere, and I just ran out of water, and that was a tricky situation. But then I could solve it, so that was not a big of an issue. Yeah, now I realized that there's a blue paint on the wheel. So we are talking about the tire, and after, if the normal surface of the tire is wearing off, you can see some blue paint, and the rear wheel, of course, the rear tire started to show blue paint, which is not entirely good. But by the way, in Belgium, the roads were really nice, and like all of a sudden, when you are doing 30 kilometers an hour, all of a sudden it's cobblestones. So I think this was the main reason why I lost much of a tire, because I needed to stop immediately, because if I ran into cobblestones with 30 kilometers per hour, I think my rear hub would be like all over the place. So yeah, but not much of a danger, I would say, so far. We'll see. If there's if I can make the choice between a really busy road or a longer but more quiet cycle road, I will choose the cycle road. So I think maybe this is the reason why I avoided danger. But these German cycle roads, they are like, oh, I don't know if you've seen the situation. Actually, weather here is really good. I think I have a bit of a tan as well. So I'm really sorry about your weather, but here it's good, and it will stay good till Monday at least. So I will plan to cycle every day till the rest of this week. So we can pick up some pace. Yeah, so in the yesterday's video, which you saw today, I will try. You could see the cycle roads which I followed in Germany, and some of them were like, I'm in the middle of a forest, and it said that I should turn right, and there's a bush, and there's another bush, and maybe between there's a really small path, and I was like, no way. But that's normal, regular cycle road. And my actual ride is not really for these off-road conditions, but actually it's holding really well. I have no punctures so far in like 730-ish kilometers, so I'm really proud of the bike so far. Yeah, holding strong. So we'll see if I can keep the pace. But actually, maybe I can arrive in 1 day delay, or maybe two, to Hungary, and it would be really nice. Yeah, so actually, I will get some food, as always. Yeah, actually, of course, I saw your comment. Sorry, I haven't commented back. I tried Endomondo and Strava as well, and Endomondo was really bad in the beginning. And then when I like tried it for a week before starting, for a week I started every day and I shut it off randomly and everything, and it kept all my data. And I was like, okay, if I can do it with Endomondo, I will stick with Endomondo. And actually, after the first crash, it's now working quite fine. So I'm just like closing the application after the ride and I can open it and still everything is there. So now it's like okay-ish. But yeah, actually, if this challenge will be like successful and I will enjoy it at the end as well, because now I'm enjoying it. That's good, but still I have like plenty of kilometers to do. If I will enjoy it at the end as well, I think there might be some other challenges like that. This is a nice trial for this. And what's for sure is that I'm going to do some different challenge, not with bike. Maybe you've seen my previous videos where I described that I would like to do the El Camino, this religious walk. So that's coming up next year, somewhere in March around, which is again something good. And I think during that I will have a lot more opportunity to capture some good footage, because now it's mostly like I'm rushing to catch my next accommodation and I don't have time to really record good stuff for you, and it's like not the best. So sometimes I think almost all of the time I need to make sacrifices to keep up the pace, which is not entirely perfect. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe I can delay some days more, and then I can fulfill my video making dreams as well. Okay, guys, I think my mobile data is quickly vanishing. So actually, I don't know how I will upload today's episode because there's like no Wi-Fi around. Actually, I'm doing this video inside because outside it's pitch dark and you couldn't see anything. So this is the reason. But it's a nice place. Actually, I found a castle. So on the way here, I made some hopefully nice drone footage about this castle, and there are lots of castles around following the path of the Rhone. So it's good for the drone. Yeah, so it was really nice to talk to you guys. And do you have any more questions which I can answer right now? If not, then I will call it a live stream. And oh, thanks. I love you too. Like, bro fist. Yeah, so Daniel, I will go to eat something. Definitely. Köszönöm szépen. And for you, just like sleep well, take a rest, and I'll be here tomorrow as well, hopefully with a better accommodation where I have Wi-Fi as well and I can just upload. This is like, so the bathroom itself is so small that I wanted to use the towel and I didn't have enough space, so I needed to get to the room to use the towel, which is not a usual thing that you cannot perform in the bathroom. But that's fun. Maybe I will try to capture it as well, but I would need to use the GoPro to have this wide angle. Okay, so take care and see you tomorrow and in the next video when I can upload it. I don't know when. Bye bye.